This conference is beyond a doubt unique. It provides state-of-the-art information, technology, opportunities to interface for anybody who's willing to come.
It's rare to have a conference of this level about enhanced oil recovery using CO2 and CO2 storage. There's nothing like it in the world other than this conference in Midland, Texas.
The Permian Basin was where the folks that really wanted to understand CO2 needed to come and network.
The conference plays a really important role in the industry, and part of that has been after the first several years of CO2 being used in EOR, industry kind of come together to see and learn about what others were experiencing.
So we could get those experts from those major oil companies to talk, transfer the best practices they were using.
Case studies are one of the high points of the conference. That's where people can see what's actually taken place. These companies bring in their actual data and tell you what they did and how it panned out.
It is a very informative conference. It is a conference where we want to share information to people that actually have their hands on the valves and the folks that really study and implement floods so that they can learn from others' successes.
The conference has been going on for 25 years and has been highly successful for that long because we have state-of-the-art presentations every year.
The talks were not about research, though. They were really about practical applications and experience in making a project an economic success.
I continue to find interest in papers and technologies and also the networking here, which is incredibly important within our industry.
People would talk about what they had learned and then ways that they'd save money.
Another key role that the conference provides with the experience and in the room to meet and network with each other.
What I think has really made this conference very successful is the idea of producing companies, service companies, manufacturers, academia, and government getting together on a grassroots level and discussing and networking, and then taking those things back with them to put them into effect immediately.
Anything that has to do with the injection of CO2 for enhanced oil recovery and then also from the storage of CO2 has a lot to gain from attending this conference.
It'll allow this industry to grow once again, but it'll also keep the professionals who know a lot about the subsurface and a lot about storing CO2 to be part of that.
All these things have been coming together and evolving as industry comes together. They share lessons learned to become better and more efficient users of CO2.
And so anybody who is interested in carbon capture and utilization and storage, or CO2 enhanced oil recovery should come to this conference.
I'm Lon Whitman, and I certainly want to reach out and welcome everyone to come to this year's 25th anniversary CO2 conference in Midland, Texas. This year to be held for the first time at the brand new George Bush Convention Center in downtown Midland, Texas.